YouTube, it's Ashley, back again with another thrift haul. And today's haul is going to be a collective haul, big surprise. So, my last video I had shown you some items from 2 trips to Savers, and I mentioned that I had actually made 4 trips to Savers that day. So I'm going to show you the items that I got from the other 2 trips to Savers, and if I have time, I might try to get through some of the other places that I went the weekend following that, because I did a lot of thrifting last weekend when I went up to Maine. My boyfriend and I always go up to Maine Labor Day week, and I'm probably posting this video many weeks after because I'm really backed up on posting my videos, but we always go up to Maine Labor Day week and we go camping, but on the way up and on the way back we always stop at a few thrift stores, and while we're up there we do some antiquing too. So anyway, I'll get into the haul now that I've rambled for a minute. And the first trip to Savers I'll show you, I'm going to show you, there's just 2 books. And I have a funny feeling that I bought more than this, and I've already taken it out of the bag, but I know one trip I did only get a few things, so this might really be all I got. So I picked up this book by, it's actually a collective book. I thought it was by Laurel K. Hamilton when I first looked at it because her name is really big on the cover, but it is actually a collective group of stories about vampires, including Laurel K. Hamilton. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that I know on there. Nope, she is the only one that I know. So there are some other authors included in the book as well, and it just sounded interesting, so I'll definitely read that one. And then I also picked up City of Saints and Madmen. This book sounded interesting, and I've never read this author before, so I figured I'd check that one out also. And then at the 4th and final Savers location, not sure if these are actually in order, but in the order that I'm showing them to you, I picked up several books. I did the buy 4 get 1 free, and then I also picked up a graphic novel. So I picked up one of the Walking Dead graphic novels. This was actually, I believe it was volume 1. So this is like the first episode, if you will. It's when the story first starts. And I've already read this because my friend let me borrow Compendium 1, which is, I forget how many volumes, but it's a lot. And I have Compendium 2 myself, so I've read this and much farther into the story. And then I picked up this book because a lot of people have been raving about it, and it is now a movie. So this one is The Fault in Our Stars. I haven't read it yet, but that's definitely pretty high up on my reading list. I picked up this book because I've never heard of it, but it is part of the Harry Potter stories. It's The Tales of Beetle the Bard, or Bard, I don't know how to say that. But it's not one of the regular stories. It's like it seems like it's a side story. So I thought that was neat. It's a little hardcover. I also picked up a J.R.R. Tolkien book, and this one is Stories, Poems, and Commentaries by the author. So that looked pretty interesting also. And to finish my collection of the True Blood novels, I picked up this book, Dead and Gone, with the dust jacket. I already have it without the dust jacket, so now my collection just looks a little neater, and I'll donate the one without a dust jacket. And the final book that I picked up, I'm not sure if I'm going to save this or if I'm going to send it to someone. I'll just leave it at that. But this one is about the characters from Deadwood. And I definitely thought of someone when I picked up this book. So then I picked up some clothing items. I picked up this pair of shoes, which I had actually eyed a few times at this particular Savers location. They've been there for a while. There's really not much wear on the soles. These were $7.99, which is why I didn't buy them before. There's no scuffs on them at all. They're satin. And so I paid $4 for them. It was 50% off clothing and shoes. Clothing, shoes, bed and bath, I think was what it was. I picked up this cute little tank top from the Gap. It's just a heathered purple color with lace around the collar and sleeve. And this one was half off of $5.99, so $3. And that one looks basically brand new, same as this one. Because when I buy tank tops or basic items like that, I'm always really careful to look for pilling, stains, things like that, because people are really hard on their basic items. This one is just a spaghetti strap tank top with a built-in bra. And this one was half off of $3.99, so I paid just $2 for this. Yep, that one is the Gap as well. Gap tank top. And then I picked up a couple of sports bras. These ones just looked really comfortable. They're just like really stretchy fabric. And sometimes when I'm like going to bed or just relaxing for the night, it's just more comfortable to just put on a sports bra. So that's pretty much what I bought these for, since I don't really work out right now. And I think both of these were marked $2.99. Yep, both of these were marked $2.99, so they were $1.50 each. And then I also found this really nice gray slip dress, and this is silk. And I don't have one in gray yet, so that was my excuse for buying this. And also the fact that it was only $3.99, so I paid $2 for it. So I thought that was really beautiful. And you'll notice there's some sort of similarity in my little color palette here with this haul. I got this Juicy Couture velour sweatshirt. And it's just plain on the front, and then it has the Juicy logo on the back. And this one was $7.99, so I paid $4 for it. And last item from those two trips to Savers is this pair of chinos from the Gap. And these are just a regular cut, like a boot cut at the bottom. They're not this skinny. And they're a nice navy color. They're not like a faded navy. And these were only $3.99, which is part of the reason that I picked them up, because I really like navy and black pants, just because they go with everything, and they're good for summer or winter. And so I paid $2 for those. And I'm just trying to take a quick look at the time here. We're not doing too bad, so let me throw in some items that I got from, oh, what do you know? It's another Savers. So I went to a Savers location on the way back from Maine. There's actually a Savers location in, I want to say Portsmouth, New Hampshire, that we always end up stopping at on our way home from our trip to Maine. So this was actually our last stop on our thrifting adventures up north, but just because this bag was the closest to me and it doesn't have that much stuff in it, I'll just show this stuff to you first. And we're staying with the Savers theme. So on that trip, I was a little disappointed in myself because I got this bag with 2 phone cases in it. It was only $1.99, and I was kind of excited because it had this Hello Kitty phone case in it. And it looked like, when I held my phone up to the bag, that it was going to fit my phone. And it also had this Chanel nail lacquer case. But when I took it out of the bag and tried to put my phone in the case, it is clearly a case for the iPhone 4 and not the iPhone 5. So I'm going to see if my mom wants this case. I know she's not going to want this one. And I'll probably just give this one to a friend. And then I only got 1 book there and 1 record as far as that type of item. I picked up this book called The Dark Descent, and this one is just a group of a ton of short horror stories. And I believe there's 3 stories or 4 stories in here by Stephen King. And then there's Clive Barker, there is, who else was in here that I knew? Ray Bradbury, there were some other really big names in here. H.P. Lovecraft. So definitely some big names and then some names I didn't know, so I'll definitely enjoy getting through this book. A lot of stories in here. The book itself is over 1,000 pages, so that'll be a nice read. And I only got one record. It's a really old Looney Tunes record, so I thought this one would be funny to listen to. The characters on this just looked really funny to me. And there were some songs on here, I know. Rubber Ducky is actually on here, which is a Sesame Street song, so I thought that was strange. And then, let's see, what other, oh, Hello Mutta, Hello Fada. Like, just goofy songs like that are on the record. And then I picked up 2 slip dresses and a tank top. I picked up this tank top simply because it was super cute. It's just got pencil drawings of animals like a giraffe, I think a penguin or some sort of bird, a bat, a lion, a zebra, a turtle, a fish, a caterpillar, a bee, just different things on it. It's just really cute. Other than that, it's just a basic tank top from Delia's. And this was half off of $3, so I've only paid $1.50 for it. And then I picked up another silk slip dress. This one is from Victoria's Secret. And I loved the print on this. It's like a, trying to think of what the name is. Almost like a taupey color in the background, like a grayish taupe color, with this big floral pattern. So I thought that was really pretty. And it was half off of $3.99, so I only paid $2 for it. And then the last one that I got, this one is also from Victoria's Secret. I know this is not meant to be worn as a slip dress. I'm going to see if it's long enough to wear that way. Otherwise, I'll just wear it to bed. And this one is, it's polyester, but it feels like silk on the top part, and then the rest is just flowy. It's actually slitted on the sides. So obviously this was meant to be like a negligee, but I'm going to try to pull it off as a slip dress. We'll see what happens. And this one was half off of $2.99, so I paid $1.50 for this. Which, I mean, at Victoria's Secret, this had to have been at least like $35, $40, so pretty crazy deal. Both of those were in really good shape. There weren't any pulls or anything in them. So, since we are at this point in the video, I will stop here. I'll try to gather up the other stuff, get it in some sort of order, so my next video will be at a decent length. I might be able to get through the rest of the stuff in one more video. But I will see you soon with the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.